how to do an armor for a starter, for a mid-game player, for like a really good guy, and for like the most stacked guy, a player who like have everything pretty much. The god armor, one of the best armors in the game. Because I don't really have a good armor, but yeah, I made myself a design what can give you this armor without even using volcanic rocks. So, pretty much the starter armor. So I won't really recommend doing anything from the first location. I would already start from this location because yeah, the ores from there's like no good ores from this. And the armor I will pick is gonna be pretty much like diamond armor and quartz armor. So let's try to make this. Let's try to make this. What I'm gonna use is, you can go probably for a medium chest blade. I will go, yeah, but I'm gonna try to go for a heavy chest blade so you can add diamond and maybe poop. But yeah, I'm saving it. Okay, emeralds. And let's try crafting. And I will probably recommend going only for heavy dark knight chest blades. So I wouldn't really recommend going for a night chest blade, but yeah, if you use all of your best materials and you get the night one, if it's still better than your chest blade what you have before, the one you have, so that's gonna be better. Yeah, but my leggies are dark knight, and what is this? That is probably there's night. Yeah, that is night. That's bad. That is worse. But let's check. Yeah, it's gonna be really good if it's more than like 60 defense. It will be okay. Yeah, but if you can use some eye ores. But yeah, I won't really recommend going for not a lot. Well, go everything perfect, but it's really hard. It's really hard. So yeah, it's 100% mastery work. And that is one is 52 defense. That is pretty good for like starters. Because yeah, you can probably survive like maybe Death X skeletons, the elite Death X skeletons wouldn't one shot you. So yeah, this, and yeah, you can just use all of this, but for a bit cheaper things. So I'll be cheaper for leggies and a couple of cheaper than leggies for a helmet. So mid-game player, I would recommend going for a couple of eye ores. And maybe going for poopy and maybe like slime, maybe some sort of a slime or like a volcanic rock, but I don't have any. So yeah, it's pretty much like a mid-game player. So yeah, I don't really want to get useless, but yeah, you get armor about 80 something defense. So yeah, the ones you can use is you can use poopy for the passive. You can use maybe diamonds and things, and maybe some eye ores with maybe a couple of mithril or uranium if you have. So now we're gonna show you the setup for pretty much a pro, like pretty much like my one. Have like a couple of money things. I finally completed Sensei more quests, so I'm not ready to stack. But yeah, I have like pretty good weapons and things like this. So what I used was, so I got these leggies really easily. First of all, I would show you how to maybe. So yeah, first, that is for cheap. That you need to pick out one material: emerald, copperite, or ruby. The best one is ruby. The worst one is copperite, and the middle one. But I use copperite. So yeah, you need to get about 15 or more than this, more than better. So yeah, I would use ruby for helmet, and I would use emeralds for the chest blade. So yeah, I have 21 emeralds, but I don't. And you would need to get about 9 and about 5 mithril and 9 uranium, but you can replace mithril with obsidian. But I wouldn't really recommend doing this. And if you can put magmite, a couple of magmite, or you can get light eye. But what I would recommend is placing the rest of the eye ores. So yeah, like this, and you can just go cheaper with some other ones. I still have I still have a heavy chest plate. Yeah, but I'm gonna trying to get a heavy chest plate like for this one. So yeah, you just need about 4 ores, about 5 mithrils, and 7 uraniums, or 7 to 10 uraniums. And pretty much every single one of these materials, how do you get them? Probably it's gonna be easier in a private service, but let me show you. The easiest way is just AFK and mining with some sort of a pickaxe, like lightite or something like this. Like this guy have a cool armor. I want to get like some more red. So yeah, you just AFK here like this guy, and yeah, you will get a lot. But yeah, you can still go to volcanic whatever it is to mine the volcanic rocks, because yeah, they're still pretty good. Okay, so that is pretty much the mid game. Like that is pretty much the mid game armor, or like a bit better than mid game, because yeah, getting some of these materials is pretty hard. So yeah, pretty much the player with arcane pickaxe, and oh yeah, we can show like a pickaxe thingy. So the first one was with a stone thingy, or like these pickaxes. The second one I showed you, there was these pickaxes, and the third one I show you what I'm using is for this light and the arcane pickaxe. And now I'm going to show you the demonic pickaxe player guide armor. That's probably pretty much I think everyone knows. So yeah, you can use dark eye or dynamite. So yeah, you can use dark eye or dynamite. And a lot of people use light eye with magmite. And yeah, if you want, you can add, I will wait. Dynamite, I think is like, so like something like this, or you can add ores, and that's pretty much gonna be like the best armor possible, because like yeah, 10 lightite, 10 uranium, 10 mithril, and 10 darkite if you're pretty rich, or if you're not this rich, you can use 10 magmite, and yeah, you get like god armor with about like close to 300 defense. I think a lot of people know this armor. This was pretty iconic. But yeah, you can add some pipe, because yeah, it might be useful there. And you can always replace the uranium with obsidian. Oh no, the mithril with obsidian. But yeah, I have lesser multiplier. So yeah, the mithril have 3.5 and the obsidian have 2.35. So yeah, that might be a bit worse. And you're gonna go for dark knight chestplate, because that is the best chestplate. Or yeah, dark knight everything. So yeah, my leggies are dark knight. Yeah, but everything that's not dark knight. This one is knight helmet. And yeah, this one's dark knight, but yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna try to get some uranium and mithril and ores. Yeah, I think on this one I'm gonna replace ores with the light type, because so it's like a bit another. So yeah, and the best matter how to farm over all the materials. You just AFK here, or maybe in here just farm the basalt veins. This is like the best meta, because most of these items are from the basalt veins. Oh my god, the reapers. So yeah, they're probably gonna be like the best armor. Yeah, maybe you will go like for like 10 darkite, 10 dynamite, 20 magmite, maybe I don't know, like 20 or 10 uranium. That would be like the best possible armor. But yeah, this is like so hard to get in this. But I wouldn't recommend going for dynamite, because dynamite is the not armor. Oh my god, I want these. I need this, bro. If you don't like if you don't have a private server, you don't want to go, you can just rejoin till you find a server with no one in here. So yeah, and you just AFK and I'll get my armor, because like yeah, that's like the mid game. What most of the players right now is, because like no, maybe some YouTubers, maybe some really good players have the armor I talked about. So yeah, there's pretty much a guide for every single player in Forge armor guide. So if you want me to make a same guy for like weapons recipes, just comment. I didn't post a lot of videos. Like yeah, I didn't, because like there's no actual update content and new content. Didn't have like anything to do. Like making just more and more like armor sets or things like this would be a bit boring. Maybe I can try to make some sort of a goblin cave. Yeah, but the goblin, you can use slime because they have, and if you, the one more funny, you can use slime because they're really good. So they're not in index, but they are, you can see them in here in stash. I think I do have stem still. Like yeah, they have a really good multiplier and they're really easy to get if you have a goblin cave open. So yeah, you can just use this sword and they have a pretty big chance of, yeah, but the problem is that yeah, and they have a chance to give and they have a chance of giving you that slime, as you can see, and it's not really too rare. And since they're pretty easy to kill with this sword or maybe like some sort of, so yeah, that's pretty much the full armor guide. If you comment if you want me to make a weapon guide for most of the players. And thanks guys for watching. Good luck and bye.